There we go. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is the little add-ons that I may have put in the chord chart that I included in the package. We're going to talk about the 2-3-4, 2-3-4, 2-3 picking pattern versus the one that you use on the intro, and ways that you probably, when you listen to the song, you know there's a lot going on in there. It can be hard to hear it all because there's so much instrumentation going on in this song. There's so much. So one of the best things I think you can do, strum the song, right? Like we did in the practice prior to me recording it. I would recommend that every time you're doing a song like this, strum it. You know, sing the melody if you feel like it, or just strum along with the recording because it's in the same key, and go at it like that. Now I'm going to talk about the interlude part. You'll see it at the end of the song where it goes F, G, D. And what I want you to notice is when you're picking to the second string, I'm just going to strum it to the second string. You've got your F, okay, and then your G, and I'm just going to make my G to the second string, and then my D. Now I'm trying to really emphasize that second string. Because those are the notes they pull out. They're pulling out the notes F, G, F sharp. So if you're aware of what is a good thing to emphasize in different picking patterns, it can help you to choose which strings to pluck a little harder, or play louder. Or you may also decide, okay, I should try a different picking pattern there, in some part of the song, because you may say to yourself, okay, I need something a little higher pitch there. But let's just dig in with that F. So the picking pattern that we're doing for each one of those chords is 2-3-4, 2-3-4, 2-3, which is so hard not to play the fourth string on that last time. But because we've got 8 plucks we're working with, that's why we're doing that, right? So we've got 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Just do that a few times. Warm up your fingers. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that picking pattern. There we are using it for Going to California. But if you were again, you're sitting around playing with other people and you've got some people going along with that, I'll strum it. I'll do the 8 strums per. You guys pick the chords, the F, G, and then D times 2, okay? Here we go. 1 and 2. Oh, actually, I should. Are you guys comfortable picking it at that speed? Maybe? Yeah, okay. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and go. And F. Here comes G. And D. Right on. D again. F. Nice. And G. And D. So when you're doing that, if you think, like, first you got to get the picking down, right? Get that pattern, the 2-3-4, 2-3-4, 2-3. If you then start to pick louder, then you get that loud, quiet, quiet, loud, quiet, quiet, loud, quiet. Hear that? Overemphasize it. Be like loud, quiet, quiet. And so when I do loud, I don't dig my finger underneath like that and kind of snap the string up like that. I just use a bit more force that way. Okay? And if you have a hard time getting a loud versus a quiet, like if you feel like your dynamic range for picking is limited, work within it. So it might be a bit loud and a lot quiet. So maybe it's like that. I know mine was, when I first started, hardly any volume at all, but it builds. The more you practice that picking pattern, the more you think to yourself, loud, quiet, quiet, loud, quiet, quiet, loud, quiet, or 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Say it like that, make the 2 loud, the 3 and the 4 quiet. You'll build that volume and you'll have more control. I'm just going to turn this off here. You'll have more control over your playing, and you'll find that then what you're going to start doing in songs like this, Going to California, is you're going to start picking out the parts that the mandolin plays in there, is what's going to start happening, because the mandolin and the guitar, I think I said in the last lesson, they echo each other in certain parts. So if you can think about that, you're building in a little bit more guitar part or a little bit more mandolin part, that'll help. So we got the 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3 happening there. Now, I know that I kept with that picking pattern for most of the song. Just looking at it here. There was one part of the song, the sheet, I realized I should look at with you guys and make sure that you see, like here, I'll just share it with you. I'm going to take a look at the first part now. So when I'm looking at this song, I went through and I highlighted the numbers on the verse there because I realized, looking at it today, that the G major 7 and the 2 there, they were skewed, and much to my horror, because I worked pretty hard on this package and then I had one thing offset. So what that amounts to there is, when you're doing that one, right, you've got the G, G major 7, G6. And I know that we worked on that last week and you guys probably had it already going on, but I just wanted to show that to you, so that you know that the 2s line up there with those chord changes. So let's go through that part there. And I've got that G major 7 showing there. Okay, so we're going to just go through and play your G first, then your G major 7, and then your G6. And strum the whole chord so that you've got the feel of it, right? So there's your G, your G major 7, which is 0, 2, 2, 2. Oops, there it is. And your G6, which is, looking at the chords down there, is 0, 2, 0, 2. And just strum it a couple of times, you know, and just hear those color changes, knowing that all the power in there is on that second string, right? So let's go through now, and we'll I'm going to take it slow. Okay, we're going to go 2, 3, 4, and then change 2, 3, 4, and then change again to the G6. Okay, on the G, here we go. 2, 3, 4, G major 7, 2, 3, 4, G6, 2, 3, 4. Stay on your G6. back to G, 2, 3, 4, G major 7, 2, 3, 4, G6. Are you guys able to change on the 2 there? And if you are, that's awesome. If you're not quite there, don't worry about it. If you can change on the 2, emphasize that change. Play that part loud. That's what I'm gunning for there. I'm trying to really accentuate that. I'm going to scroll up a little bit more because we're also going to head for the D pattern, I think. Let's do the G again. Okay. Here we go. And I'm keeping it slow on purpose so that we just take our time. And if you're having a hard time getting that volume a little bit up there, this can help. If you're not quite there, that's okay. Just also say these chord names out loud as we're playing, or say the picking out loud, the whole shebang. Okay, on that G, here we go. 2, 3, 4, G major 7, 2, 3, 4, G6, 2, 3, 4, stay in it, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, back to G, 2, 3, 4, G major 7, 2, 3, 4, G6, 2, 3, and then stay in it, 2. Okay, let's go to the D sus2, D sus4 now. Knowing that we get that whole, this pattern here goes per chord. Okay, so we're just going to sit there and do that. So D sus2, looking right down here now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, down to our D. D sus4. Back to D. I'm going to stop there, and I wanted to check in with you guys. Like, I know I'm playing my louds. I'm trying to make them really loud, and the other one's really quiet. I would not play it that way to perform. This is practice, right? So to perform it or to play in a group, you know. So I am, like, I'm making the whole thing pretty loud there, but I wanted you to hear the flow of it at this point. So it's louder, not dramatically louder than the other notes, but that it's good to practice it, like overdo it a bit, and then it helps you build that volume, that strength when you're playing. I want to know how this 2 3 4 2 3 4 2 3 pattern, how it's sitting under your fingers. Is it feeling comfortable? Is it feeling, I don't know, how's it feeling? You can just do a thumbs up if you want, or just like turn off your screen, whatever. Dawn, you're liking it? It's handy. I like that, but yeah, Barb likes it. Oh, Debbie likes it. Yeah, right? 2 3 4 2 3 4 2 3, or 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. I like both those patterns a whole bunch. I think they're nifty. Ruth, you like it too? Right on. All right, so if you guys are really comfortable with that, then let's look at that first one, the introductory pattern. Let's scroll up to that, because I think this one's pretty comfy. I like the continual roll, right? Okay, so the picking pattern that they start on the intro with, the 4 2 3 1 4 2 3, to the rhythm is just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Da, da. Try picking that pattern while I strum the D chord, okay? So to pick the strings, it would be 4 2 3 1 4 2 3, 4 2 3 1 4 2. I'll slow it down. 4 2 3 1 4 2 3, 4 2 3 1 4 2 picking pattern in the middle of a song is tricky. It's nice this comes right at the intro. I also like the fact that the fourth beat rings out. You have a chance to think. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Okay, so when you're doing that, I feel like for me, I tend to bring out the fourth beat, that third string note, which is handy because it's a D chord and that note's a D. So it's kind of nice to bring out that note. But you may find with that pattern, you don't really feel like there's anything that you want to play a little bit louder there right now. You may find different notes that you want to make a little bit loud while you're playing in there. I'm picking the first string a little bit louder. I'm playing around with it. Have fun with it when you guys are doing this. And I'm doing it all just with my thumb and my finger. I'm not alternating anything fancy like with extra fingers. I'm playing my thumb on strings 4 and 3 and finger on strings 2 and 1, just back and forth, and that's all. I like that because it also keeps me, I feel like moving my fingers from that pattern to the roll, the 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, I find that it's pretty comfortable switching between those two if I keep this D pattern simple with my fingering. It just seems to sit nicely. So, not everyone's hands are the same, I know, but it works for me. Now I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. I want to make sure that I'm covering the things I want to cover with these comments. There's a part, I know where it is. You might get seasick, hang on here. Okay. You probably heard parts in the song where you thought, oh, I bet you there's a different picking pattern I should be playing. Right? And there's a lot of them. I mean, as you go through, you'll find different ones. But there will be, okay, I'm really going to scroll, hang on here. If you can play the same picking pattern as the intro on these, that's great. Like if you can do that. You may find that as you play through the bridge, and you're doing I think for the bridge, we were doing the 2, 3, 4 pattern, right? Yeah. You might hear, I just had to whip through that there. Okay, you might hear, and this is your choice, right? That you want to play that 2, 3, 4 pattern for the D minor. And for the A and A7 chords, you might want to do the same picking pattern as the intro. Okay, I want us to try playing around with that right now. So let's do the D minor, just so you can try it, okay? We'll do the 2, 3, 4 pattern, and it's going to be 4 times on D minor, and then let's do 2 times on A and 2 times on A7. And I know that these chords are written backwards compared to the song. Oh, did I just do something? I gave myself a thumbs up. How did I do that? Okay, we'll just ignore that little hand there. I think, oh, it was this hand I think moved or something and got it going. Okay. I wonder how many times I've done that and not noticed. Okay, let's hit the D minor. We're going to do that 4 times. Oh, there it goes again. With the 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay. Here we go. D minor. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and again. And again. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. One more time. now to your A. We're going to do 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. Okay, I'll call out those numbers, okay? Okay, on our A. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. Go back to D minor. Do that 2, 3, 4 thing. We'll play the D minor twice and the A twice. We'll go back and forth and just practice that. Okay, here we go on D minor. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. A chord. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. Back to D minor. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Again. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. A chord. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. I'm gonna stop. How does that feel? Like, it probably makes your brain kind of contort a little bit, cramp a little bit at first, but it's worth trying it so you guys can decide, so you can have the choice as to what you want to do in that pattern. Okay. Now, let's see, I'm going to scroll down to the lyrics so that we can take a look at that part right where it is in the words. There it is. The Wrath of the Gods. So D minor, you've got that 4 times in there. And you get yourself settled into that picking pattern and you can decide, right? If you want to play that same picking pattern for the A7 and A, or if you want to change it. Okay. Either way, the A7 goes 2 times, and then the A goes 2 times. Okay. And then now the bonus with doing that, the intro picking pattern there, is that when you get down here to this D chord, you're ready to flip into that intro picking pattern. And here's the other thing. If you want to, you can stay in the 1 picking pattern throughout the song. You know, I don't think Robert Plant's not gonna come get you. Wouldn't it be cool if he came and knocked on your door and he's like, I heard you've been playing one of my songs. I'll sit down and sing with you. That would be amazing. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to try to go through a whole bunch of this, just looking at the words. No, that's mean. I won't do that yet. Let's go up here. We'll follow this. We'll follow the sheet that we got here. Okay, so this is the 4, 2, 3, 1. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. Having a hard time saying that whole thing this morning. Anyway, we're going to play that one 4 times. Let's try it out, okay? Here we go. I'm going to strum so that you've got that to go along with you for this part. I think it'll be kind of fun. Here we go. But I'll say the numbers. 4, 2, 3, 1. 4, 2. Here we go. 4, 2, 3, 1. 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. Last one. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. Now we're going to do our verse. G, G major 7, G6. Nothing fast. We're taking our time between sections. Okay, here we go on the G. On our picking pattern now. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Here we go. 2, G, G major 7. Oh, sorry. Let me start that again. Okay, here we go. Ready, go. G, G6. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, G6. I'm giving up on strumming with you guys. Will you pick? God, I can't do it and count and think about what I'm doing. Okay, let's do that G again. Here we go. 2, 3, go. G, G major 7. G6, stay in G6, G, major 7, G6, stay in it, D sus2, D sus4, D, back to G, G, G6, stay in it, D sus2, D, D sus4, D, back to G, G6 there, G, D sus2, D, sus4, D. Have we played this 3 times now? I lost track of where I was. We'll go on to the interlude. My poor brain. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I see Debbie's having a sip of coffee. We all have a sip of coffee and give our brains a break. Wow, that was getting too intense, man. Yeah. Alright, interlude. We'll play that interlude twice. So we've got our the 2-3-4, 2-3-4, 2-3 pattern played per chord, right? So that's nice. We're not syncopating it like we did with the verse, although it sounds really cool on the verse and it's it's worth the work, but take a break here on the interlude. Okay, here we go. On your F, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, G. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, D. And D again. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, F. G. And D. Let's just stop. I'm going to stop sharing it. I want to find out how you guys are, there we go, how you're feeling about it, how, just how it feels, if it's working for you, or if you're like, Tina, that's enough. I watch this hand like a hawk. That picking sounds so neat though, doesn't it? Once you get it going. Worth the work, those weird little picking patterns. Can you think of a song, and you don't have to like tell me if you can't think of one or whatever, but you might think of one where you like that idea of playing that while other people are strumming that G chord, right? Like went off on a tangent there. I wound up making my C chord like this, 003, so I could just stay in this. I'm trying to think of a song where I would want to do that. Something where you're Can't remember the name of it. Dawn, when you guys were playing at the open mic with the Norman Invasion, what songs did you guys do? You're muted. I can't hear you, Dawn.
How about Fox on the Run and Mrs. Robinson? And,
Fox on the Run, that was the one.
all right.
Yes. You could throw that, thank you. You could throw that style of picking behind that when you guys are playing it. It would sound really cool. Thank you. I was like, I could hear it in my mind, but it wasn't coming out. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, it might work with Mrs. Robinson too. You never know. But yeah, anything that's kind of flowy like that, right, would sound really, really cool. Now, Kat's not here today. Hopefully she's been able to take this and show that picking pattern to other people. Barb, have you been able to pass it on to anyone in your community?
I'm down south, so I don't have a community anymore.
No!
I there's a group here, and I just don't. I've been before,
Mm,
and I didn't go back, and it's the same person leading it, and I just don't like the way
mm.
it's being done, and the songs are so old. I haven't even been thought of as a being born. I don't think my mother was born. I
Have you
just
heard of
can't
the
deal with that.
Yeah, well, and this is the thing. You got to find something where it works for you. Have you heard of the ukulele gent? Has anyone heard of him?
No.
Yeah, he does. Let me see. We're going to go on a field trip. Okay, so get ready. You guys just drink your
I'm gonna
coffee.
go
I'm
on a
going to
field
find the
trip.
ukulele. I know, right? Get your permission
There,
forms ready.
there was another group I was going to go with, and
Uh-huh.
but I'm in a pool league on Thursdays, so it would interfere with that. So
Oh, yep. That happens. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Okay, this guy, Ukulele Gent, he started this during the lockdown. Like so many people started all sorts of nifty things, right? Um, Pool league. Oh, I'm bad at pool, but I like to be in pool leagues. I think mostly to if I have a pool partner, team up with someone other than Damon, and then it makes Damon look really good. See, the weekly play along. Here we go. So I just did Ukulele Gent was the search I did. And yeah, so you have to have Facebook for it. That's the only thing. But I think, Barb, you would find this would probably be a really good resource for you and probably for lots of other people too. It's quite popular. And
I did find another place, but when I asked her where she was playing from down here,
mhm.
it would take me an hour to get there,
Oh,
and it was at night. So
yeah.
I, I don't want to do the 202 or the 60 at night.
No kidding, hey? Yeah. So what time does he, what week does he, I'm trying to say, what day of the week? Oh, each Wednesday. There we go. But you could check this out, right? Go to this
Yeah,
ukulele
I'll do
gent.
that.
It sure
Yeah,
can't hurt, right? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's
Who
nice to
knows?
find.
Maybe he's close. Who knows? Maybe he's close here.
Or you never know, right? He could very well be. How was your field trip? Did you guys feel okay? You took the bus to see Ukulele Gent? No? I feel like we should all do that on a Wednesday night. Have a field trip to his play along, and we can meet each other there. That would be fun. Um, it would be good to try some of his music. I know that um, his play-alongs are really quite nice. Now there's the Austin Uke Society. We're just going to look there too. So I think Sorry, I'm just looking to see if they still do an online jam.
Jim DeVille was doing one Wednesday
Yes.
night, a picking, I think
Oh,
7 to 8.
is he doing that like every Wednesday now, or just like a
Yeah,
one-off?
that's what he put on there. Yep.
Every Wednesday. Good, good.
So 7 o'clock. I think, yeah. Wait a minute. That's my time. That's
I'll
Pacific.
start working it through.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. You're 9, I'm 10. So this is 7, so it'd be 6 your time, I guess.
Okay. Oh, and I missed it last week. I was trying to get on there, and then yeah, I was like, I think I was an hour late. I was not working the time right. Let me take a look here. There's play along videos and resources. I'm going to show you guys this one because you might find something really neat on there. Like every group has different things too, right? So if you haven't looked on the Austin Ukulele website before, I would encourage you to do that because they have pretty neat. They
They
used to.
have some really good ones.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Like you can go on and they have different parts and they've got like 7 pages of how it's going to work and
Yeah.
if you want to join you can film yourself and send it to them. So
Are
when
they
they
still
do the
doing
big
that too?
collaboration, I maybe
Yeah, awesome.
they used to.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure if they still do or not, but it would be worthwhile checking this out. I think that you guys would all really like you're saying, Barb. I mean, there's all the different parts, and it's fun. We're just going to take a peek. Song sheet. Don't Stop Believing. Yeah, so it's lined up pretty nicely. Okay, and page 4 for the riffs. There you go. I think I was just listening to this song on the radio. You guys would probably all get a kick out of this. It'd be good. So, Barb, did you ever play along with them on any of the online stuff they set up?
I tried to one time and then
Yeah.
I didn't record myself.
Mm,
I didn't send it in. I was like, but he'll put the video on and
yeah.
he shows the different people playing and
Oh,
whatever part they're playing and it's really cool.
yeah. I think I
And he
did.
explains things really good.
Yes, he does. Yep. I like him.
Yeah. Next in person. Oh, that's in person.
Oh, yeah. That's the only thing I saw. And so you can play along with the videos there, I guess, but they're already recorded. I don't see. Oh, online live. Okay, so next one's in January, so it's just a few of them now, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can always practice up for it and get ready for it. That would be fun. And it can be hard, like if you don't have a lot of people around you, or if you're looking for something a little different, and you just want to work on it from home, right? Yeah. But I really like how they have their material set up.
He has a big group. Like when you see him, yeah, it's a big group.
It's huge. Yeah. Play along jams, Tuesday. Yeah. Does anyone else here have any online resources that they want to share? Because those were the two that I had in mind. So if so, I'm just going to click on learning while we're thinking about this here. Oh, Kevin Carroll's connected with them? Okay. He's quite the neat guy. He has, seems to me he's got a pretty decent website happening. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing this now, but if you guys think of any online resources that you want to mention, even like you can put in the chat if you've got a link or something that you want people to share. Now, how are your brains feeling after all that work with the picking? I know we had a little break because you guys were looking like you're like, okay, that's enough for a few minutes. It's Remember, you can slow down that song too, but sometimes when you slow them down on YouTube, they sound wacky. So something I do like to do though is, strum to make sure I've got that rhythm going, and then flip it over. So let me just show you guys that. So in that case, while I'm strumming, so I'm saying in my mind, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Oh, what's that scrabbling at my door I hear? Could it be my wee doggy? Okay, he's gone now. In order to do all that strumming though, I just shift my finger like that and keep going like that. You guys move your fingers the way you need to get that flow, whichever way works for you. Or if you're like, I can't do that, hello, Finn. I better let him in. He's just going to keep scrabbling. Oh, Finn. Okay, come on. There's no room on the couch for you. There's a bunch of guitars there now. I know. Yeah. Okay, well, come here. Oh, you got your toy. Okay, there we go. I think it's physically painful for him to be away from me. Anyway, sit there at strum. You can also do it in different ways. Like if changing the chords are, like if going down and up like that all the time is hard for you, then just do a down, up, down part. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. That's okay too. Because it's whatever gets you going with practicing it. All down strums. That's okay too. Okay. Because what you're doing there is you're also just practicing that, like you're listening to it, you're practicing the sound, and then you flip back over and pick it so that you really feel the difference between those chords. It's handy. And it just sounds really neat. So this week, when you're playing, if you feel like you hear places where you want to take that 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and maybe you want to put it as a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You may want to do that. You may want to go like, pick places where you don't have to change chords part of the way through though, because that would be a bit much. But you might be like on the F, G, D, D, you might be like this. What I did when I went to the D there, that's when I flipped and I did strings 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I started F and G, I used the 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. You could do that. Because that pattern repeats, let me show you how I like to fiddle with it. So first time through. So then you get this sound, the overarching sound. Right, so you get two different sounds there. So that's why sometimes taking that picking pattern, when you want a brighter, lighter sound, just flip it to the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, because it's still the same motion. You're just picking it up from here, plopping it there. That's it. There are different ways you can just sit and play the chords all the way up here too, but that can become a bit of a lot more to think about sometimes with this hand, but it's The F I'm playing normally. You could play the G normally. And then you flip to 7, 6, 5 up here. You can do that, but sometimes like you're already thinking so much about this hand, sometimes it's just easier to stay with a familiar fingering here when you're practicing changing these at first. Like if you have a challenge on both hands, then your brain might just tell you, just stop it, go have a cup of coffee and we'll not do anything for a while. But maybe you feel ready. So I'm just gonna show that again. And the way I like to play it. What do I do there? Is I make my F like this. Okay, and I do my F, and then my G sits like that, and I just keep going up. So now my G is 4, 2, 3 on those strings. Okay. And then my D, that way I can keep this finger, this ring finger down on the string the whole time. Then my D is 7, 6, 5. And then, so my fingers stay like a train on a track. That way. Depends on how you're feeling about it though, right? It's nice to have that choice though of ending with your D either having that sound there or so it's worth playing around with it. I feel like that part, that interlude, the F, G, D, D part is a nice place for you guys to play around with trying different picking and different voicings of that D chord without it being a really big deal. So I'll notate that too. I'll add that into like on a second sheet so you guys can look at that. But I don't think you should add any more right away unless you feel so inclined. But it's about emphasizing that second string, right? Practice strumming the chords so you're used to doing that too, because you might do something where maybe you pick a bit and then when you want to sing and maybe you wind up strumming when you're singing and then you go back to picking on the interlude. Who knows, right? We tend to mishmash it together, right? I think my whole life's a bit of a mishmash and it's entertaining, let me tell you, very entertaining. So practice strumming, practice picking. When you've got those syncopated parts where you've got G, G major 7, G6, when the chords aren't always coming right in on the first beat or the third beat, practice emphasizing that second string and it'll bring out that melodic run down. And play around with your chord voicings just on the interlude part with the two different ideas for D. Whether you do the play the normal D chord and pick 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or if you go higher up the fretboard, and I'll sit here and I'll write that down right away. I'll write it right away. Right. Do you guys have any questions or any observations about your playing before we go? Nothing? No? Dawn, add that picking to Fox on the Run. Try it out and just see what happens. It would be cool. Yeah.
All right, I'm always trying to add things, but they don't always sound like I want them to.
Well, it can be hard sometimes, but I would try the 2, 3, 4 picking or the 1, 2, 3 picking. You don't have a banjolele in your group, do you?
No.
No? Okay. But you've got, do you play your baritone in there or your ukulele?
Sometimes.
Either one?
Yeah.
Pick a song where it's just in 4/4 and they're mostly just doing like a no fancy strumming, just like a down, down, up, something like that. And try throwing in the picking on that one. And yeah, like maybe you'll have an interlude that you do the picking in, and then you go back to strumming.
Thank you, Tina.
You're welcome. Okay, you guys have a good day. I'll do my homework and post it right away. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Hey.
Have a good week.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Okay, bye.